everyone, and welcome to my page. My name is Maria. If this happens to be your first time visiting, welcome to Maria's Fake Bake. Welcome. I said that without saying Infinito. Anyways, okay, so today I am with Debbie's Brite Ideas. What is it? The Brite Ideas Crafters. I'm sorry. And today we are doing firecrackers and patriotic fun. So I am going to give it a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I am going to look for myself on my page as well. I'm going to be sprinkling myself out. If you're watching this part of the video, that means that you're most likely watching the replay. If you do not see that like button or the little live square box above there, maybe. Anyways, hola Takaya, ¿cómo estás? Can you hear me okay? Well, you know, we didn't come on this Friday, so I feel so weird. I had like, I don't know if everything is like the way I left it or if not. Let's see here. Are my comments working? Hola Jenna, how are you? Thank you for being here. Let me just bear with me for a minute. Where are we at? There we are. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hola Nayeli. Congratulations on the new baby, your grandbaby. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's cute, say. Let me turn this down. Let me turn off my system. Hola Mary, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por conectarte. Gracias to everyone who's here. Okay, good, excellent. I was a little worried. Okay, so let's see here. Now, I just heard Debbie diciendo que Tokaya and I do a little bit more realistic things. Well, not today. Sorry to disappoint you, amiga. Today I'm doing something similar to what you did, and I was like, great minds think alike. Because it's almost look the same. But I am going to be doing my hat. I am going to be doing a hat. I bet she is. Is she your first grandbaby? Or ya has tenido otras? Okay. So I'm going to use this styrofoam. Now this right here was a big, huge cone which I cut in half. And not in half, like I cut portions, like 3 sections, and this is what's left. And I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And I'm like, bling, hello. Let's make a hat. So that's gonna be my hat. This is from a cardboard, from a box that I had. I used the bottom piece, and this is the leftover. I went ahead and added some paper here, cardboard. Hola Rene, ¿cómo estás? Hola Ive, how are you? Let's see here. Okay, this is weird now. This side is slow. Was that Helen in there? I don't know if that was Helen or not. She's the first one. Aww. Yay, you caught me live. Woo! I'm glad that you are here. Okay. And if I act a little cuckoo, I have the mom juice. Salud. It was one of those days. Just one of them days. I don't know if, who sings a song. It's an old one. It came out like in the 90s. I don't know if it was Monica or it's the hola Jamie, how are you? You know, well anyways, I can't remember the other girl's name. Brandy, I think that was her name. She's just one of them days that a girl goes through. Like I just started singing it in my head. I'm like, anyway, okay. So the bottom we are going to be doing, let me see, how do I want to do my hat? I think I want to do red and then the stripes and then the top will be blue. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for now. So let me go ahead and just do the bottom part. And of course I'm using Debbie's clay. And this is just a firm, soft clay. Even though it's firm, it's soft and I love it. I actually gotten used to using it because before I did have a hard time. Is that what's a hair? How in the heck? Hola Barbara, how are you? Thank you for coming in. And yes, so I love that it's soft, and I also I don't have to roll it out so thin where I don't have to worry about if I roll it out too thin, it's gonna rip on me, which I have had other clay that had done that before. But again, I don't know if it's me or not. If it's just me. Hola, Shannon. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring out the big boy. I'm actually, I do want this one to be a little thinner. I mean, thicker. When I use my pins here. Now, the other clay that I have used is like the ones that I do recommend you use. These are the ¿cómo se llaman? The soft clay. Now, also you want to, because you want your clay to be all the same size, you know, because if you don't do that, unless you're like a big time expert and you've been using clay over and over, that you don't need these rings and it will all come out even. This is the part that I hate. Then you don't have to worry about it, but otherwise this right here, yes, it's after 5. I'm telling you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But you know what? I started. I'm trying to get back into shape, losing the weight, and it's. I went walking yesterday and the day before yesterday because I started this on Monday. So today's my day off, and I was like, okay, I lost this many calories, and I, make sure that I had my portions, Hola, Kim. Thank you for joining. So now I'm thinking, okay, so I have like 300 free, extra calories. What can I use them in? And of course, I'm sure that mom juice is more calories in there. So tomorrow I'm going to have to double. Oh, no, because I also told Debbie, like, girl, we need to have some mom juice for sure. So if you didn't hear, if you didn't catch Debbie, don't forget to go and check the replay. Also on the other creators that came before Debbie. And she also has them on her, she posts their lives on, I have these right, on the free group that she has, and that's the Brite Ideas Crafter. Hola, Ramona. Ramona, for whatever reason, I can't see you on here. I can see you there, pero aquí no. No sé qué está pasando. Give me a second, let me. Pero hola, gracias por conectarte. Let me do this again. Okay. No, see. Anyways. But yes, we are kind of coming live. We haven't done a duel in a while, So we're like, you know what? Let's do one. And we were actually thinking about doing it. Well, we were talking about this before she went on vacation. So we're like, you know what? We haven't. Let's do it. This thing. So I don't know if she mentioned what we're going to be doing. So we're going to, I don't even know. Is she in here? Debbie, are you in here, or are you messing with the pups? Like, I think this should be wide enough. I'm just going to cover this and then do the strips on that. But yeah, we're gonna, I guess I'll just say it. I don't think it's a surprise or anything like that. We're gonna be doing some Mother Day. Is that Amazon? No. That's my picking up my garbage. Anyway, so how's everyone doing today? ¿Cómo? Okay, well, I want to see you too también. I want to be able to say hi or answer your questions if you have any. Does opening a bottle count for calories? Asking for a friend. Does opening a bottle? I think so. Maybe. Girl, I think I can kiss those calories goodbye. Even the thought of thinking, I think that's where they're bye. No, but I actually have to really stop, like, watch what I'm eating, because lately, and I don't know if y'all do this, but I start, Googling everything, what I feel that's wrong with me. If I'm feeling a headache, like, oh, if I feel like I have a headache going on, why do I have a headache, and then I'll try to find all the symptoms. Hola amiga, ¿cómo estás? Oh, you're all messed up? Send Jesus. Send Jesus. I'll send Jesus. I'll send Jesus, girl. I'm telling you. That's what, girl, I said, I got you. I got you. Well, se me va a salir lo ghetto. I got you. Big, using a lot of slang words. Anyway, and so I started getting like this tingling feeling in my hands, well, more in my fingers. And also I'm starting to notice that I'm getting them like on my toes, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So there I am, like, why am I getting these feelings? What does it cost? Where's it come from? Coffee, especially like a lot of caffeine. Yeah, I read that it's stress. I read that it's the nerve system. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus. And I was like, okay, Maria, not a healthy diet, which obviously I have not been on in like forever. So I was like, we need to stop, and I need to start doing something. I need to really start taking care of myself, because I am so afraid, God willing, this doesn't happen, which I know one day, but I hope it's not anytime soon. I just, like, I'm afraid, because if I'm here by myself, I'm like, oh, something happens, so I'm teaching Marshmallow how to, dial 911. That's a joke. Anyways, all right. So here we got the bottom part. But no, it was all joking aside. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I have to, So it's like, what, 3 days since I have not had coffee in the afternoon. I do drink it in the morning, because I'm like, I can't not give it up like just like that. Pero 3 days headache. Today, I'm okay. I haven't had anything. Even at work, it was like, usually I have some in the morning, and then I have some again around lunchtime, and then when I get home, like I have to give it up. And it's not the coffee itself, it's more, I love those mixed coffees, the iced coffees, the macchiatos, the cappuccinos. And then after a long, horrible day at work, so that's how I reward myself, because I'm trying to be also good on not spending a lot of money, especially at Hobby Lobby, because I feel like I think all of my paycheck goes there. So I'm like, you know what, Maria, let's start. And yesterday, I'm like, we're going into summer, so right now the temperature, even though it's like 90 degrees, it feels like 97, and then because I moved here, there's not much shade here, so I'm like literally right underneath the sun, and you're not supposed to wear dark colors because it reflects more of the sun. You're supposed to wear like light colors. And who is calling me? Oh my goodness. So yeah, and it doesn't help. So I have to watch, and me drinking this right here. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to like really kick butt while I'm out there. So I'm just hoping that I can. Pero afterwards, oh my gosh, work is calling. No, we're not gonna answer you. But anyways, enough about me. How's everyone's day going? I don't know if y'all ladies said how you were doing today. I do apologize if I missed that. I will come back in here and I will answer. And I feel like this is not going to be enough clay, especially for my hat. No, it's not. Who am I kidding? All right. So this is. If y'all know, the part that I hate the most. Rolling out big pieces of clay because it takes me forever to do this. It's just like when I make, I don't know about y'all, but when I make rice, I can't make a lot of rice. I try so hard, it burns. I don't know if there's a trick to it when you make a lot of rice. I'm gonna have to stand up just for a little bit. This is way too much. Tampoco. I don't need that much. And I can only make enough for 2 people, and that's it. So, and I'm sure you're wondering why are you talking about rice when you're rolling out clay? Because I'm still hungry. I'm not a doctor. I just play on the TV. Decaffeinated coffee. You know what? Back in the day, way back many moons ago, I used to, when I started drinking coffee, it was actually decaffeinated coffee. And then just as you start climbing that ladder at work, it's like you start going, you know what? F this decaffeinated. I need like the real stuff, you know? So slowly and slowly I started graduating to caffeinated coffee, and now it's like, I mean, I have tried to also what I do is try to add more water to it, and you can't see comments. I know, same here. It was weird. It's probably FB messing. I don't know. Hola, Helen. I don't even know, Helen, if I said hi to you, if you already were in here or not. Yeah, I don't know if they're messing with it. But I am trying to get back into that. I'm also trying to, oh my goodness. I'm also trying to, drink tea rather than coffee. And I used to drink black coffee. It was again, when I was training for the marathon, I would drink black coffee, and I would just drink 4 ounces of it just to get me going. But then I stopped everything. I stopped the whole training. I stopped the whole eating healthy, and I just said, heck with that. I started eating my emotions. You know, and then I became one of those people that oh my gosh, if I sat down for a minute, I wanted to eat, so I had to constantly keep moving. And as you see, I ate a lot of my emotions. Hola, Jenny. How are you? Oh, you have been here? I'm sorry. It's like my comments are stuck over here. Here, I barely see anything. If anyone texts anything, I'll just see one. It doesn't see anything. Over here, it's I don't know, they're frozen también, so I don't know what's going on. But I think this is probably big enough. Okay, so I left the wrapper on. Take it off. It's up to you. I don't care for it. So I'm just going to leave it on there. I feel like it's a little bit thicker here. But that's one. Go up there. All right, so here we go. Hold on. Actually, yeah, this way. Ooh, almost messed up. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm going slowly back to. This is not good enough. This is not white enough. I'm slowly going to be going back to decaffeinated until I'm completely down to just drinking the coffee by itself. You know, but that all takes time. I did switch from creamers to almond milk, because almond milk for 8 ounces, it gives you the vanilla flavor. It gets 80 calories versus what is it, a tablespoon? Is it a tablespoon of creamer, which is 30? You know, and yeah, I need to start making changes to my health. It's scary, you know. I mean, especially, I don't know when my kids are gonna give me grandkids, but if I become a grandma, maybe one day, I want to be able to carry my grandchild. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to live until I'm 80. Well, I know it's up to Jesus, you know. But I need to help them in, right? Okay, let's hope that this is good enough. All right, here we go. So I went ahead and made other pieces. So I think this is, yeah, this should be good. Because I'm going to add the blue stripes on the bottom. So if it's off just by an inch, that's going to be okay. All right, so let's start. Let me start cutting the longer pieces. And also, Debbie was mentioning something about a giveaway for the derby, and I'm like, you know what? Let me do one too. Let me do a giveaway. It is free. There's no cost to it, but I do. There's 2 requirements. We'll make that 3. You're going to have to be a follower. Okay, because I don't think it's fair for those that are not. That are followers, and then the ones that are not. You're going to have to be there that day. If you're not there, you're disqualified. Okay, and I also would want to those who are who want to be part of it to also. Just in here, okay, if you're watching this part of the replay, I also will add you. Just add in here that you want to be add in the drawing, and I will do a drawing on that day. And then I'm just going to roll this out because this is terrible. Let me just continue cutting more. Because I think the cucuy is around, you know, this is not looking pretty. But yeah, if you want to be in the drawing, just say to enter. You want me to enter you in the drawing in this one. Okay, so if you're watching this on the replay and then it's that day, don't go on that day and say, hey, I want to be part of it. No, you got to put it on here. Okay? Hola, chica, ¿cómo estás, Tamara? So if you want to be part of it, just say enter me in the giveaway. And then, of course, you have to be a follower. What the heck was that? Oh, like Cucuy heard me. Okay, yes, and then I'll go right ahead and put you in. But yes, make sure you're a follower, and not just of my page, but also that you're a follower from your and Debbie's group, and that's a free group. So if you're not a follower over there, go ahead and start following as well. And if you're not a follower here, I would appreciate you following as well so I can enter you. And then, of course, you have to be present on that day también. Okay. It's for are you talking about today's giveaway? No, yeah, what she was talking about for this Wednesday, for the derby. So she's doing hers different. She wants you to send her a private message, and then she'll give you a number because she's going to do a drawing that way. I am going to be doing it here the same. But I need you to put here to enter you in the drawing. And this one. If you're catching this part of the replay, make sure you do that here. Do not add it. Do not ask for that day because I'm sorry. And if you're not there on that day, you're disqualified. And I will be looking for you. And I'm only going to do the drawing one time. Not like last time that I kept going over and over and over. Yes. Okay, Barbara, I'll do that. To say, hey, Becky, hola. Okay. Oh, thank you. You know what? Oh, watch out for there's 2 more coming out. 2 more videos coming out. This Friday when we didn't come live, we were like taking a break. I didn't know what to do with myself, so I'm like, you know what? Let's do a video. So I got 2 videos coming out for you. Oh, you did? Oh, sweet. I was wondering, you know, a lot of times, like, some of the girls don't message me and they're like, okay, I got it. I'm like, okay, thank you. But if I don't get a message from y'all when y'all order from me, I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, she didn't get it. Only because past experiences, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, don't make me go over there and fight with the mailman. I don't want to go to jail. Oh, well, thank you, thank you. You know what? I don't know if this... You have to download the app, right? Because I think the girls were telling me about that. So I want to know... I don't know. Let me see. I think I can do it on this TV. Because this is where I'm at. Tammy, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hi, boo. Linda, hola, ¿cómo estás? Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for spending your afternoon with us. And right after me is going to be Tokaya from A to C Crafts and Decor. And she will be closing us out. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's tell everybody Maria is live. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue just rolling this out. Hola, Gloria, ¿cómo estás? Soy señorita. Okay, señorita. Just want to make sure I get all of these lines out. I'm just gonna trim off some of this clay because this clay is... There's no need for all of that clay. And then this type of styrofoam, I love it because you can finish shaping it to whatever, but I hate that it's so messy. I love the smooth styrofoam better, but you can't do shapes with it, you know, if you understand what I'm trying to say here. I don't have something what I can show you by what I mean. No, you're not. Don't worry about being late. No. You're fine. You're okay. Hola, Christy. ¿Cómo estás? Christy, I have to go finish washing yours. Today at work, don't get me started. But let me tell you. If I'm not an alcoholic already, I don't know why. I'm not. It's just too much. Too much. Hola, Peggy. Peggy, did I say hi? See, ya ni sé. No, but anyways. Yeah, okay. So let me just try to smooth some of these out. Okay, I think that should be good. See? Like I said, this is the only reason why I don't... One of the reasons... Well, the only reason why I don't like this type of styrofoam is because those little pieces fall off and it's hard to get them out of the clay. So whenever you cut a piece, make sure that you clean your surface, because otherwise it's going to be a mess. You're hiding all the styrofoam. Girl, I hear you. Too much mom juice. No, not enough mom juice. Not enough mom juice. Pero, ¿qué te estaba diciendo? Oh yeah, today we got a fridge and at work, and I was like, they were opening it up. I ran over there and I'm like, let me look at the styrofoam. They weren't big pieces, but they were good enough pieces. So I'm like, I'm taking them. Have you ever used styrofoam? I have. Oh, wait. Styrofoam sealer. I will need to see which one you're talking about. You're at work? Oh, okay. Should I keep it down? If I'm shouting too loud, ladies, please let me know, because sometimes I get too crazy. Not enough mom juice. Girl, right? Sometimes there's not enough mom juice for the type of days that we have. Yeah. Okay. But I don't know, but I know, I guess because it's a Hispanic thing, but we're not alcoholics. We never consider ourselves alcoholics. Do I sell kits? Depending on which kits you're talking about. I do have like the Gingy kit. I have a teapot and a saucer kit. I am coming out with I'm actually coming out with 2 more kits. And the other kit is like, what other type of kits are you referring to? But if you want to check out my Etsy, you should see them there. So what I have there is what I got right now. I did run out of some other type of kits, but I am looking up. I'm working on others. Take a picture if you don't mind and send it to me so I can see which ones you're talking about. Okay, so here is my hat, and then there is the bottom. I am going to add the blue stripes. I know the stripes are supposed to be red, but I'm going back. I'm going a little different here. So don't come after me. No, you know what? I am going to do the strips red. Yes, because I want it to go higher. Okay, so I'll do the stars below. You're what? You haven't found anything for you. Oh, okay. What's the name? Is there a name for it, or I mean, is it just? Was it just styrofoam sealer? Okay, let me do some more strips here, and then we'll go right ahead and add that. And I also have, like I said, I worked on some yesterday, and I'll share those with you. Pero. Okay. Hola, Christy. Thank you for being here. Your hubby's nickname is Pero. Okay. Oh, I was moving my stuff around and I did not clamp this down to my desk. Pero, I know. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I know. It's like when we say, how long was it ago? How long ago was it? And we'll go, ooh. I got my kids, my son and his wife, my daughter-in-law, going, ooh. When they say, Mom, how long ago was it? They already know what I'm going to say. Okay, so let me make some stripes here. Let me see. Just want to make sure that this is going to go all the way around. Yep. Perfect. All right. I want to make sure that I make my cuts straight. Porque sometimes I don't. And this is what I use when I have to cut a big long strip. Even though I use the lines, these lines here, sometimes I still don't get a straight cut. No, you know what? It's still now a little bit too. Oh, gringos call him that. Okay. Okay, vamos ahí. Alright. Oh, Debbie, did I already mention what we're making? Mira, lo estoy cortando. This thing is way a little bit too long. For mañana? Oh, I think I did already mention it, yes? Is that juice kicking in? No me recuerdo. Okay, vamos a ver. Alright, so I'm going to cut them 2-inch wide. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this is that it does not give me a clean cut because it's not sharp, but that is okay. Vamos a cortarlos ahora. I think I'm only going to be able to get 2 stripes from this, but that should be fine. Okay, let's just clean the edges here. No, mañana. Oh, mañana qué? Creo que yo ya lo mencioné. I think I already mentioned it. Oops, I did not know it was a secret. I bet you're saying, ¿para qué preguntas? Right? Why are you asking? Okay. I want to make sure that I clean the edges because once my clay dries up, y'all know that it shrinks. And I don't want it to look like it was pulled, if that makes any sense. So I just want to make sure that these lines are clean before I add it. Let me cut the next one and then I can move this one out the way. Because I am going to need to lay it down. And I was watching Debbie making her cute little firecracker, and when she was mentioning about stars, I'm like, oh, that's right, I gotta get my stars. I did not get my stars. So, mira, see, this is what I'm talking about, those pieces of foam. Okay. All right, so for those who are coming in, if you want to be part of the giveaway on Wednesday on Debbie's Brite Ideas Crafters and Marketplace, you have to enter here because I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. Debbie gave me the idea and I'm like, you know what, let's do it. And because I don't want to play games, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I'll be having y'all guess what I'm doing. And I'll give you hints. And I was told that I'm not good at giving hints. Oh, that's too small. Pero sí, if y'all want to enter in the giveaway, just add it here that you would like for me to enter you in the giveaway. And then come next Wednesday, when I am live, I am going to enter only those who said here, hola, Brenda, I'm going to enter those who are only, thank you for coming in, that are here, that say that they want to be entered. It's only going to be here. I am going to be talking about it for on Friday again, just so they can be, more people. But the rules are that you have to be present on that day, Wednesday. When I'm mentioning the names, and I'm only going to do it one time. I'm not going to go over and over and over. If I say your name and you're not here, that's it. Because last time it was crazy. Actually, twice I think I had to do it, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to be doing that. And you have to be also a follower. You have to be one of my followers. So if you're not following me, go ahead and start following me. And you also have to be a follower from Debbie's group page. And it's a free group page, so there's no price to that. So if you're watching this part of the replay, remember, you have to be a follower. And I will look. If I don't see you're not a follower, I'm not going to add you. Because it's not fair for those who are actually here and that do follow, and I want to be fair to everyone, especially to my followers. At the same time as always, Mika, it's 5 o'clock. Oh, the Mexican is coming out. I call you Mika. I used to have like a bad habit of calling him, but hey, Mika, hola, Mika. Even my niece's friends, they were like, "Why is she calling me daughter?" I'm like, "That's her. That's what she calls people, women, Mika." And then the guys, I would say, "Mijo," son. Okay, yes. Once the live is over, I'll go in here and I'll start adding people's names. So, now the hat, that's a whole different story. I don't know what to do with the hat. Can I get 10 tickets? Okay, I'll give you 10 tickets, girl. I'll give you 10 whole tickets. All right, let me make sure that this one is right there. Can y'all hear him? He's right outside the door. I was gonna have him in here, pero he's being a cochino. He's gassy, and I'm like, I don't think so. Bye bye. And I'm so happy with him too, and because he already is. When he wants water, he goes and he'll sit right in front of his bowl, and when he wants to go outside, he'll sit right in front of the door. I'm like, finally! And he knows that when it's time to get him clean, he'll run inside. Oh, and then when I have him outside, he'll hit my ¿cómo se llama? My screen door. That's how he tells me, okay, I'm ready to come in, Mom. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, now we need to train you for a job. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's for the event on Wednesday. Okay. I still don't like that. That's really bothering me, but it shouldn't because I'm gonna put something on the top. Yes. Okay. I was gonna tell you, Debbie, if you can put the group page in here, para que si las que are not following, they can start following you. Following the group también. Okay, so there's my top hat. Alright, so I should have done like the whole thing blue and no, ya que. We're gonna do some stars. So let me grab my little stars right over here. Actually, I don't think they're stars. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, so I got these from Amazon, and these have quite a few. They're like 5 different sizes. See, so I'm gonna use this one, and then I'm gonna use the little one también. Thank you. Went to the other ones, the other 2. They're so cute. And this is the blue that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to use the dark blue because I always wanted to do something patriotic with this blue. I just never did one. You know, I would always use the dark blue. So I'm like, you know what, let me do this one. Let me use this color. Use this color. Let's bring it back. Hola Lucy, ¿cómo estás, amiga? Te puedo ver, me puedes ver. Ay, qué bueno. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, Lucy, you just reminded me. Ladies, don't forget, Friday, it is Spanglish Amigas Night. Okay? And also, just a reminder, let me take a sip. Sorry. Thank you. Salud. No worries, Yvonne. And what was I saying? Oh yes, and we are each girl. For those that don't know, each girl was assigned a specific craft as an inspirational piece that I saw that I loved, and I was like, you know what? I know these girls got it. I wanted to challenge them. Like let's do this. So I assigned one to each girl by what I see that they're good at doing. So I know they should have no problem in doing these. Is there's just going to be a lot of detail in each one of their pieces. So I told them, y'all got like 2 weeks to do it. You know, you can finish it up on Friday, or they can show it. You know, they can do something else and they can just show that. Talk about how they did it, how they put it together. So it's totally up to them on that. So this Friday, some of the girls already shared their pieces. Let me start rolling out. This is the soft clay, and I had this clay already for some time. And what was I saying? So this Friday, we're going to come in here. What's the group page? Which one? Oh, Debbie's Brite Crafters, Debbie's Brite Ideas Crafters. That's the page for the event for this coming Wednesday, the Derby event. And the group that I'm talking about right now, that's Spanglish Amigas, and that's Friday. But we're doing on Wednesday, if I'm correct, Debbie was mentioning something about each one of us are going to be wearing a hat. Girl, my hat is more like a straw looking hat. It's for the beach. So, and that's the only big huge hat that I have. So I'm going to have to bedazzle the crap out of it. Anyways, pero what was I talking about? Oh yes, and we're going to be having, well, there's some of the girls are going to be having games, and then Debbie is doing a drawing as well, a giveaway, and I am also going to be doing a giveaway. So make sure that you're also following Debbie if you are not following her, and follow all the girls that are in the group. So I don't know if we're going to have a special guest as well. I didn't check, but I know that that's something that Debbie's starting to do, you know, give other crafters if they want to come in and be a special guest designer on those Wednesdays. I think it was it Wednesdays or on Mondays, no más Debbie. But yes, so hola Dana, ¿cómo estás? You joined? Oh, nice. Okay. All right, so I think that should be good enough. That should be. All right, so let's get it going, because what time is it? Ay, Dios mío. Okay, let's, before I forget. Okay, so I'm just gonna, to make it easier for me, I was gonna just dip those in there and pull them out, but this has like these little plastic thingies, and I think I'll just have a hard time. And I don't want to open that, because knowing me, I'm clumsy and I'll spill it. All right, so this will be easy for them to cut. Mira, I still have some clay here. Yellow clay. I don't remember the last time I used yellow clay to make a star. Ay, Dios mío. Well, you already know what I didn't clean. That baby was hard in there. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? I think it came from the goals. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, so we don't have one for that day, but yes. If anybody... thank you, Tamara. You're so sweet. Thank you. If y'all have any suggestions, you know, like if y'all want to be a special designer, contact Debbie. Okay? So I'm just gonna put these all around here. I want to give him a face. Como le dice, a face. Okay, and then what? ¿Qué hora es? All right. So, like I said, I'm excited for Friday. And then, of course, mañana coming in here with my girl, Debbie. We're going to get crazy. Well, I am. Debbie's going to be telling me some jokes. Debbie, tell me a joke, girl. I wanna know a joke right now. Like, What is the funniest joke you ever heard? Or that you can think of? I don't know. You know what? With all of this giveaway, let's do one right now. Let's do a giveaway right now. A crazy word we're getting right now. All right. Let's see here. What can we do? Okay, I would ask, like, put a joke in there, but I don't. Who would, like, say which one is the funniest joke? I think that probably will take forever. Yeah, but should we do a joke or should we do a word? You know, like, we'll put a. You have to say a word. Let's. You know what? Spanglish amigas. Or do y'all want to, like, say the word of the day? But that's usually like on Fridays. We do word of the day. Do you have do I have to sprinkle to enter now? Do you have to sprinkle to enter? To enter what? For the giveaway today? That would be nice. But you don't have to, but that would be nice of you to, if you want to sprinkle today. Okay, I think I added 2 mini stars. Word of the day, perra. Okay, there we go. Word of the day. Okay, let's do word of the day. What color of blue is that? You know what? I don't know, but we can ask Debbie girl because this is her clay. Well, it says here light blue, so I think it's light blue. Pero okay, orale. Let's do word of the day today. Perra. Debbie, which means dog. Debbie already put it in there. All right. So P-E-R-A, perra. Ready? And when I raise my head, I'm going to get my buzzer. That's the one that we're going to do it. Don't know how to spell it. P-E-R-A. Perra. And go. All right. Okay, so just type in P-E-R-A. Pets. No, P-E-R-A. Not sure, but anyone else that you find having a hard time hearing you. Oh, are y'all having a hard time hearing me? Tokaya earlier said that she could hear me, pero let me see. You know what? Let me turn it up. Oops. Okay, can you hear me now? Perra, P-E-R-A. Okay. All right. Type that in there. Type it in there. And then, let's see here. All right, I got 7 minutes. All right, let me give him his cute little eyes. And we'll give him a cute little nose. I'll do that quick. Mientras y'all guys are typing perras. See, and not only that, y'all learn how to spell a word today. Perra. Today I mentioned perra. You know what? That's okay. If you spell perra wrong, I'll accept it because I know sometimes it happens to me. Light blue. Yes, it has it here. I just saw that it said light blue. In the meantime, I see. Ooh, gotta get that. I got my buzzer right here. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna take a picture of. I think these eyes are. I'm gonna add these resin eyes, or maybe. I think these look probably a little bit bigger because he's like. Okay. And if I call your name, make sure you private message me your info, okay? Your address, and your email, so I can send you the tracking number, so you can keep a track of your happy mail. Happy mail. And because my good friend Debbie sent me something today, I also wanted to pass that down. All right, so I want to give him manitas, pero I'm not gonna have time for that, for las manitas, but I am going to la boquita. I don't know if I want to do the mouth. I think I want to do the mouth the same way I did it over here. This guy. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. The word of the day, perra, which means dog. A female dog. Perra. All right, here we go. I need the juice. All right, let me get my phone so I can take a picture. Okay, I'm gonna bring it over here when I hear the buzzing, so I'll take a picture and y'all will see, so there ain't no cheating. Okay, ready? I'm gonna do it on this one, because on this one it goes a lot faster. That one takes too long. Yeah, that one's taking too long. All right, so the picture, when I snap it, the last one is the one that got it. Ready? And okay. Oh, that was loud. All right, so let's see who it was. Okay, it was Christy L. Erickson. Congratulations, Christy. So if I don't have your info, send it over, and then we can get you your happy mail. Okay, and then it's like a little, what do you call those little peppermint mints? Like, ooh, like there's a blowing up in here. Ooh. All right, so let me quickly, I'm going to add the little arms, but in the meantime, let me show you my firecracker. So here's one. I'm going to add some little bit blush there. Okay, and then I'm going to add him like there. And then I made another little firecracker here. And then I want to like, ooh. Yes, congratulations. I have your info. Okay. Yes, congratulations. And I almost made it. I just have to bake the arms, but that's going to take some time, because since they're going to be heavy, I want them to dry up before I attach them. So here he is, my little hat, and my little firecrackers. I also want to add like the actual, like a little a flag, like it's holding a flag. De nada. Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out with me, ladies. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with me, for coming in here, for spending your afternoon, morning, day, wherever you happen to be watching this. I appreciate you very much. Also, let's not forget that tomorrow, Debbie and I are going to come in here and we're going to just light it all up. Definitely will have my juice, but I have to really walk a lot for that one. I'm gonna have to pull in like maybe an hour and a half more. Anyways, thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's cute. It's cutesy. And what else? Oh yes, and then Friday for Spanglish Amigas. And don't forget, if you're watching, well, I hope you watched the whole video, but the whole live. But don't forget, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, make sure that you enter in this video. For, just say that you wanted to be entered in the giveaway. And also, thank you, amiga. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Linda. Yes, God bless you too. Have a blessing evening. And thank you to everyone. I will catch you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I think 7 p.m. my time, 6 Central, Debbie's time. So we'll come in here and we'll craft, we'll laugh, and we'll have a good time crafting. Anyways, so let's go watch our amiga Tocaya. She is on right now, and that's A to Z Craft and Decor. All right, gracias, adios, bye. Spanish word of the day, perra.